Wake up, it's that time again. The sun's not here, but we're on again. Grab your coffee, grab your crystals and gather round. It's not lunch, it's not breakfast, it's the time we found. For brunch, well maybe we're busy. For brunch, maybe we're lazy. For brunch, well maybe it's Conquest. For brunch, or a vegan request. But brunch is the time that we make for each of us, where we ask Egnards dumb stuff, because brunch will always be the special time for Egnards and for me.
All right, well, good morning. Let's try this again. Yesterday, it seems that YouTube did not want us to stream Brunch, or at least to stream Coliseum, that is, and it seems like there were global outages. Hopefully, we're not going to have the same problem today because we have a lot more that needs to get done in-game. Specifically, saved my Conquest. It was really hard not to do Conquest all morning. I tried. I did my best. I did no battles. I am proud of myself. We're going to get through that. We're going to try to get through TB. I really want to do Yoda and Chewie to R7 for the Wookiee mission, but I also want to hold my relic materials for this impending era battle for having, whether or not I can do 1 or 2 upgrades. So that's going to be a snap decision that happens last minute, but we'll play it by ear when we get to that. That is a character that I honestly want to take to Relic 9 anyway, just for the lull factor, just for the silliness factor. But with all of that said, we do have a lot that's going on, so let's pop into game. Let's see what's up. I've only done my dailies so far, except for my Coliseum battle, because I went above and beyond and did all 5 of them yesterday. Did I do this? Yes, I already did. Let's see what TB is looking like. I know that there's a Zepho issue that people are having trouble with, and I'm actually a little bit concerned that we are going to have trouble with hitting it, and that's going to really piss me off if we don't hit Zepho because of this whole IPD critting thing, especially because I ended up losing that mission as well, which is doubly infuriating. Phil cannot let up on that, and screw him. Screw him. He doesn't have his R10 Wampa. This is Fat Phil ramp time. We know how it goes. Morning, Hothead. Yesterday, it did not go well, but it was my own fault. I messed it up. I pressed the wrong button. I was using hotkeys. I hit the W instead of the E. I knew right away what was going to happen. I don't need Chota. I've been beating it with Tarful, Chupio, OG, Chewie, Vander Chewie, and Zalbar. I've beaten the Wookiee mission too, but I don't think you understand. I enjoy this character. I think the character is fun and is silly, and I want to support that. So I really want to do that. I really want to do that just to support that silliness. Question I thought about while watching your video this morning about new whales. What happens when someone like user buys everything in the game? I don't really understand the question. I have no problem with new whales buying everything in the game. I think that that's completely fine. If that's how you want to spend your money, then all the power to you. Spend it how you want. It's not my money. But I do think that there are ways for CG to increase their revenue without alienating the players who are, at the bottom or at the veteran status, who have been playing for multiple years. One thing that we talked about is that the way to do revenue for marquees has relatively stayed the same. Have relatively stayed the same over the last 2 years, just by proxy of having Coliseum, just by proxy of having the era system. Spending has gone up because, user is a great example of someone who is going to bring characters to higher era levels right away, even though they can get to 85 doing the slow burn for cheaper because they want to. They want the era currency. So they're already spending more money than what marquee spending was on before. I'm hoping we don't miss it. We still have 6 attempts that need to get in here, so we should be good. It's just kind of annoying that this change happens. Yeah, so anyone who hasn't seen the video this morning, it's tracking pretty well. People seem to enjoy it. It's numbers. It's all numbers, and it's trying to use numbers in a way that makes sense. Not being disingenuous and really talking about those numbers in relation to other numbers, obviously. So that's a great point. For someone like user whose spending is going to drop off, and that is a conversation that he's having with me right now as somebody that works with him. Is you don't need everything anymore, and so you start dropping the amount of spending you're doing because you don't need certain things, and that makes but your spending is still going to be pretty large when we talk about like mods, when we talk about eras. There is still quite a bit at the top end to spend on, but I don't know obviously his monthly spending or anyone's monthly spending, but it's going to shrink down to a more reasonable whale level instead of a kraken level. But you're always going to have new players that are in the same boat who are coming in. They have plenty of money. They want to spend it on a game that they enjoy. I'm already talking to another person. We did their roster review for them on Sunday, who is a 2-month whale, much smaller, a much smaller account, who is at the beginning end of that. I'm so glad you've gone live. Yes, you can answer. How long was there between you saying, honey, I'm off next week, and your wife saying, I've got to go to work? Not very long. Not very long at all, Xander. It's interesting because she knew I had the week off, and one of her coworkers it's their last week at the company, and she decided, I'm going to drive 4 hours up to go and say hi and stay the night and go over, and we're going to do a thing the next night. And I was like, what about me? We could go see a movie. We could hang out. I can keep you company. And I'm just not enough for some people. I don't know if I said I would dance if he joined the stream. I think I said I'd dance if the tips were good. I think that was the exact vernacular that I used this morning when we were in voice chat in the Tipsy Gungan. All right, Conquest, right? We can chat while we're doing Conquest. 12 minutes. Let's see what we got to do. No attackers is easy. Forlam and Zuckus have been doing really nice for me. I was kind of nervous about them. They do not have great modding right now. But I don't know. The battles that I've been playing them in, they've been doing really well. I have just been throwing Ahsoka, or not Ahsoka, Mother Talzin at these things. At least she came up with a good reason. If I would go to Korea and do karaoke with people who don't even speak my language, of course I would do karaoke over the internet. Come on. But what we need to do is have Moonborn make a karaoke version. Oh my god, this is a great fucking idea. A karaoke version. Moonborn, are you here? I bet Moonborn isn't even here. Yeah, we could try some new characters in Conquest. We could try new characters. Let's see what happens, right? We'll see with the next battle. If Moonborn is here, we need to have a karaoke version of the Brunch song, and then we will get everybody together to do their own Brunch version, and we'll stitch them together, and we'll make a music video of people singing the Brunch song. Oh, that is beautiful. All right, so no attackers, right? Let's see. Here's a great node to do something like that on. So no attackers. Darth Vader is an attacker, right? He's only Relic 2, but yeah, he's an attacker. Stormtrooper Luke. Stormtrooper Luke is a support, so maybe we could do something with Stormtrooper Luke here. His mods are not great. Leader, Star Battle, Allies, Princess. Let's just see, because... Well, no, not Japan. I mean, I was in Korea doing karaoke with people who do not speak my language. Like that literally happened. I have videos on my phone. Actually, what about in Barris? She is a healer. So I know that this turns her off a little. He's an attacker, so we want no attackers. Healer, healer, tank. We'll throw some Barris in there. He is a support, so all supports and attackers. We've got Barris, why not? I know how to not do attacker, Ray Rock. I not doing attacker is super easy. But the option here was not do attacker using new characters. This is the problem with when there's two different services, right? When you have YouTube and Twitch, because you're talking between the two. Have you considered singing the song Turning Japanese in Japan? I have not. Let's see about clones, right? Because it's easy with okay, I didn't even get a turn and we're already fucking. I think even at R3. Well, it's because I have Zealous Ambition on, right? Zealous Ambition makes all these supports and healers do, like, super amazing things. What's sad is SM33 is an attacker, and obviously one of the things is SM33, which is kind of annoying. What if we do... I don't think Forlom or Zuckus are attackers, right? What do we have to do here? Win with Boss Nass surviving. That's easy. We'll get our Gungans in here. My Barris is missing a mod too. She only has 5 mods on. What is this team? Do I want to get Silly here? I think I got Silly here last time. This is just straight up Empire. Win with Omega, win with Boss Nass. I think we can do it. Let's see if we can do it again. So our goal here is Boss Nass, Fugitive, and win with no attackers. That's the goal. I think it's safe to say that it's easy to do this. A soda pop type of guy? I am... Oh, you're talking about songs. I was talking just about soda. I'm not really a soda person. I'm a seltzer person. All right, let's see. Willem Zuckus, no attackers. Chota, let's throw some Chota in here. Wookiees. Tarful. We want Chota in here, right? Chota is a support, so that's fine. I want to try to do it without Chupio. These are all... I might have... If I do this, I might have to just have attackers. Zalbar, maybe. Chewbacca's an attacker, too. Vander Chewie. Alright, we're going to just try this with a weird Wookiee team. Go right through the mark. That's beautiful. I'm excited for the Wookiee team. The Wookiees are gonna fuck. I cannot wait to use them in more game modes. This might convince me to do the R7 upgrade today. Still need to get tenacity ups, though. Oh, there was some tenacity up on that team. Decisions, guys. Which team are we fighting? Should we choose Kelleran Beck, Qui-Gon Jinn, Temple Guard, Ayla, and Deppa, or Kelleran Beck, Temple Guard, Qui-Gon, Ayla, and Deppa? Which one? I have to know. Morning, me. Look at that. We have a new YouTube member. Welcome to the jungle, Auntie. Welcome to Members Chat. Members Chat is a fun place to be. It's where all the whales talk. Like Snorlax, who's at 8 million. Lots of Lightspeed bundles. But I think that Vance is catching up to you, so you gotta be careful, man. Defense, debuff all allies. Alright, let's do that one. I'm gonna have to remember this team for next time, because there's tenacity up on it, and they're doing well. Yoda and Chewie just like annihilated that team. Or that guy, or Deppa just destroyed him with his basic. No, I don't think he quit the new account. He's still on the he's still playing the new account. We were just talking about it this morning. Well, now I don't have to do no attackers anymore. So we can get more funky. We can be silly, right? We only got 17 tenacity up, which is kind of annoying. Let me just pull up my stuff over here, my my resources. Win without attackers, Leia. So nothing really with Leia other than the STL. Alright. Do Rebels, Strogan here. Somewhere down here. Where is Stormtrooper Luke? And I'm gonna do Rex. I don't even... No, you can go. Well, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I try hard with the videos. Not a lot of effort goes into production value, but I do try to be meaningful about the things that I post and the things that I say and how I say them so that they're not construed in a way where I'm saying something that I'm not actually trying to say. What I'm going to try here, I'm going to try to be ridiculous. Let's do... With C-Rex and ZA, yeah, I mean, it's easy, right? I just need to see something here. His Omicron allies gain an additional blah blah blah. Padawan Obi-Wan. This can be any ally, right? Any ally. So what if we tried something like this? Just to see if it works. Just to be ridiculous. You should see the evolution of that thumbnail, because the evolution of that thumbnail was, I feel like there's something missing. And then he put a giant, like, finger pointing to the middle. And we had a whole back and forth. It was very fun. It was very silly. It was very us. See, this is beautiful. Forlom and Zuck is surviving. With Quad May. And we got some tenacity up out of it. Politics, school board oh man, school board politics are such a pain in the ass. I actually have thought about going into politics before, though, funny enough. And I've decided that I would probably hate myself. Oh, I was hoping for some more tenacity up there. Egnards for I am old enough now to be president. I think everybody should... No, don't put Egnards on your presidential ballot. Don't do that. You'll screw with a candidate that's actually worth voting for. Whichever candidate that may be. If I am elected, all men and women shall have an R10 Gungan team. I don't know about that, Xander. I had a seething takedown of CG this morning. Not a takedown. But, you know, like when the headlines say things like, Egnards slammed! For whatever reason. Oh, hey, pause. Obi, I should say. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about the feats that much. I'll get to the feats. As long as I make it through to the end of each sector, I'm fine. As long as I can do them on a Datacron node, I'm good. My cover for more shilling. Avorius, I don't think you can vote for yourself. You are a Canadian, man. And the first lady hosting Harlequin parties in the White House would not be the most egregious thing that has happened in that White House. That's what our wives do, man. They tell us smart things, and then we choose to ignore them and not listen to them, which is dumb of us, obviously. We're gonna take guard and penetrate. Oh, actually, I only got the F this one. No, never mind. Did I actually take that off? No, right? Okay, good. Let's just keep going. This is working. Can I have turns? Enemy team, please. Isn't... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, don't I get, like, bonus turns or some shit? Alright, it's starting to get scary. Do I red crate? Vance, you know the answer is yes. I red crate every single time. Without fail. There is no not red crating in this house. You're just telling Meathead that I'm a good egg. You know, the Gungis started as a joke to troll Vance, and they went very far, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm kind of bummed right now that I don't feel like doing them. I'm hoping that the game gets to a position again. Just reading C Squared's comment, but I'm hoping we can get to a position where I want to do them again, because they were so much fun to do. They were a lot of work. It was great working with people. But the game's got to earn them. The game has to deserve the Gungis. Da 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 da. I know the silly things make it fun, but the Gungis are also so much work. And when I don't feel like my time is respected, I don't want to put in that work. They took so much time, they took so much effort, and it was worth it. Okay, we hit our 30. Ridiculous that it took as long as it did, but at least we're not going to backtrack. We're not going to backslide right now. Egg spills his yolk. Isn't McClunky doing his own version of the Gungis to mess with me? I thought that that was a thing. All right, just bounty hunters now, right? And I don't... Let's try. Let's try to keep these guys in, and let's see. You're a bounty hunter, and you're a bounty hunter. Let's see what happens. McClunky? If you don't know who McClunky is, Allie, McClunky... I guess that's not going to work. All right, well, I think I can still get bounty hunters winning. McClunky is the quintessential content creator for this game when it comes to counterculture of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. He is one of the funniest people on my Discord, and his entire content creator account is there literally just to make fun of me. Again, when are the Gungis this year? Right now, I just don't feel like the game is in the right place where I want to devote the attention the Gungis need. And the time and the effort and the energy. I am not kidding you. It took like 2 to 3 hours a day for like 4 months to get them up and going. And with where I'm feeling with the game right now, I just don't want to put in that effort. They are not necessarily fully canceled, but they are definitely on hold until I feel like the direction of the game is going back to where it should be. I'm just gonna try again because why not? Maybe it'll work this time. You ever notice that they always go after the one fucking character that you don't want them to go after? Every single time, without fail. My allegiance is to the player base, but it is a huge time commitment. Like, you can ask C squared. The Gungis took so much time. So much time, so much effort, so much energy. And the purpose of the Gungis originally was to help bridge the divide between CG and the content creators and the community and get them discussing with us again and talking to us again and engaging with us again. And in that sense, it was so successful. Meathead did a video for it. Meathead started talking to us again. I'm not saying necessarily that this is because of it, but that's the beta program happened. Scribes started getting more giveaways, all after the Gungis. I'm taking credit for all of it. But right now, we're not in the right place. Will it happen in a year? I don't know. Maybe. We're going to see. We're going to find out. No Empire units. Exactly, C squared. For those of you that are not on YouTube, I think it's a great comment. I very rarely read comments. The Gungis are a celebration of not only the game, but of the community involvement and how well CG has treated us. CG treats us like the fugly friend who they don't want to be seen in public with. And that's kind of how I feel right now. I don't know how he got those words out of my head. Spider Legs Mall testing. As long as there's no Empire in this team. Strangers not Empire. Spider Legs Mall. We need Ufu. Right, I need a light side Ufu. Let's do... Where's my Barris? Barris can be my Jedi. Let's do Ben. I don't know. Why not Ben? And we need Star Killer. And actually, it doesn't even matter who my Jedi is, right? Because let's do fucking Ezra, because why not? None of them are Empire. See how this works. Oh, we've got our decoy. It fucking just dies. Mace is dead. That's interesting. I imagine that Stranger is wasting his insta-kill on the tank because she has 0 speed. That would be my thought. Well, it is a limited insta-kill. It can only be used once. He has 3 insta-kills and they can all happen one time. So if I use that basic on the tank and it kills it from full health and it uses the insta-kill, it's going to burn up the insta-kill because that has 0 speed. See what my Datacron stuff is looking like. Oh, I need these guys now. Grab your coffee, grab your crystals, gather round. It's not breakfast. I hope that McClunky does the Junjies. He's been talking about doing it. You got to ask him. He's been talking about doing some crazy, ridiculous award show. Full pirates, no tanks, win 10 battles with crosshair. Okay, so we have... I hate fighting Darth Vader. Darth Vader's one of... Oh, my God. These are both teams that I don't want to fight. First order is not bad. So let's go here and use pirates. So we can get rid of the team that's bad and that I don't want to fight. Yes, the mortgage meter is an inside joke from Discord, specifically for user. That little thing up top is where we just put funny, silly things that we thought of. We had the Jabba meter. We had the days since I spent meter. This now is the target user for remaining mortgage principal meter. 100%. Now, will it change in the future? Will we make it something else? Probably. Almost definitely probably. Probably most likely. So no tanks. Let's see. Empire, no tanks. Can we do this no tanks? Papa Palp. Where is Palp? Where is Olvatine, please? The fuck is he? Am I blind? Oh, there he is. Days without trolling Vance meter. We made a days without trolling Vance meter yesterday on Discord. I don't know if you saw it. It was very funny to me. Where's Mara Jade? She is. Now, normally we would probably use Royal Guard, but Royal Guard is a tank, so we don't want to use Royal Guard. Darth Vader. Let's use other Vader and Thrawn, I guess, to keep it so that there's no tanks in the team. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be all right. Ye of little faith. Look at this. All right, where dispel all enemies, deal damage to all of them. All right. Look at that. Vader at Relic 2. Boom. We got it. Can we get a repeat here, though? Did we get anything else? That's the question here. We have to do crosshair, surviving, evasion, evasion up. Neither of those are really that difficult to do. Now I can get turn meter. I don't think there's anything blocking turn meter on this team. Oh. Let's... We got some bombs going on. That's what I said. I said if the tips were flowing, then we'll dance. I did say that. Because again, I told you, we got the sweet new camera now, right? And I'll show it. I have the setting turned off. But the sweet new camera has that cool feature where it will, like, it'll follow me. Right? I can dance around and I can hang out and it moves and it goes right where I want it to go. So that's kind of neat. I generally have the setting tone turned off because I don't really need the setting for what we do. A few seconds has been a member for 6 months. So what's good tips? I have no idea, man. I don't know. What do we got to do? Where's Asajj? What is her synergy here? Well, Django, which is one of my only characters who is like not a, who's not relic. So there are no tank allies, banner allies gain bonus protection. Fuck it. I mean, Scion and Django is shit in my team, but we'll try it. Scion, I believe Fennec will go here. We want no tanks, right? So let's do all their allies. All other allies begin the turn with more than 5 debuffs. Is in the leader slot. We don't care about the leader slot. Can't use Forlom and Zuckus because they're basically almost dead. I don't know. Let's just do this and see what happens. Scion of Django gets like destroyed. He gets ripped. His bonus protection just gets ripped through. I don't even know what to do with him. I don't think that this team is going to work as well as my other teams. I think Jedi are just going to run a train. Dance. Listen, here's what we'll do. Because I'm going to lose this battle anyway, right? If we're going to lose this battle anyway, I will dance through the battle. Why not? I don't twerk or anything. I have white people dancing, right? You like the white people dance? The white people dance like this. They put their leg up and oh, you can't even see it because it's zooming in on my head. Fuck. Zooms in. Let's go. What does this do? That goes closer. We don't want to zoom. Right? My white people dance looks like this. Right? Like that. Yeah, like that. And then we got the floss thing where the kids, these kids like 10 years ago were what, like this? I don't even know how to do it. Or we could do like the wallflower, the like. Or we could throw it back to the disco. Something like this. My team is losing. People are logging in and they're like, what the fuck is Egnards doing dancing on screen? Right? Like that? Yeah? Okay. There you go. There's a dance. Ah, look at that. Classic Storm. And we lost the fucking battle, Storm. We lost the fucking battle. But it was worth it. It was worth it for you. We're not doing that again. Fuck that team. We're going back to Pirates. Whew. I kind of want to go on the Spain trip, though. If you can get Vance to get me to go on the Spain trip, I'll go on the Spain trip. It's very aggressive for 9 a.m. Man, it is 12:06. In fact, I started this stream way too early, which means I'm going to have to do 100 Conquest refreshes. Otherwise, we're going to get bored sitting here waiting for TB to start. One thing you learn about Egnards is he really doesn't have much shame. My dad used to. When I was in like the 3rd grade, we would go to communions. And my dad would slip me $20 and he would be like, go make an ass of yourself on the dance floor and I'll give you $20. And of course, being like a 9-year-old, I'd be like, shit, Dad, okay. Sounds great. $20 to dance like an asshole in front of a bunch of people who don't know who I am. Sounds fucking perfect. All right, did we get all of these in? We did. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Grab your coffee, grab your crystals, gather round. Something about the brunch we found. Ba-da-da-da-da, brunch, ba-da-da-da-da, brunch. I wanted to look at something for brunch. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, all right. I'm going to step away for 1 minute. I'm going to put on the be right back stuff. I just want to grab a quick drink, and then we will do some more Conquest refreshes to make up the time before TB starts. So give me just a minute or two. Okay, we are back. Sorry for the delay. I had Meathead sliding into my DMs, and I had to answer some questions. You're welcome, Meathead. Meathead never stops by for brunch. He just asks me questions when he needs something. I wish he'd love me just a little bit more. That'd be nice. Love me once, love me twice, love me thrice. That song, Ray Rock, you can find on Moonborn's Spotify account. It is called Pizza and Porn. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. All right, I guess we have to do hundreds because we've got 45 minutes to kill, right? So why not? Let's burn my crystals. We're going to do pirates here again. No, it wasn't about Zepho failure rates. It was innocuous. He wanted to say he loved me. He just called to say, I love you. Some wailing. I think user gets off on wailing. Other people go to Pornhub. User is just like, I need you to send me a video of you spending money in a mobile game. All right. We got 501st here. Pirates. No tanks, evasion up. Who did I have for evasion up in my infographics? Evasion up was... I put kicks in my pirates team for some evasion up. And I did no tanks with it too. Shit, I should be doing all of these things. Hold on. So let's do pirates. Man, I really screwed that up. Let's get rid of Vayne and let's throw in kicks. And let's create a new squad here. Like Maz, kicks. No Quiggled. We don't want Quiggled. There's Silvo and Brutus. And we're going to call this Pirates S4 No Tank. Ambergris isn't worth it. According to Bender, it is. Bender, Bending Rodriguez. No, don't. All right, at least you're dead. There we go. There we go. See, now we're thinking smart. You guys had me thinking with my other head. We didn't get any evasion up because kicks is very conditional, but that is okay because we are getting no tanks and we are getting pirates. Gather round. Tanks, pirates. Oh, I guess I couldn't do pirates, no tanks, and crosshair. That would be kind of cool. I think I'm just gonna throw crosshair into a different squad to make my life easier. I'll look at it after this battle. You guys are at 32 now, so we're probably around the same. It was rough. I know. Some of the better guilds, it didn't matter, but that was all kinds of silliness going on. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, let me just check out my infographic here. So for crosshair, cats for a special evasion up. Echo that has evasion up. Yes, Echo has evasion up. No tanks. Let's do crosshair. And let's do... Does Tech have evasion up? Is tenacity up? We don't need tenacity up. Target lock. Did it crash again? I hope not. Let's see the analytics here. Let's check this out. Double checking. It looks like we didn't crash. We recommend open the widget. We recommend that using a streaming bitrate of 6800. I should have that. Stream status good. I don't know. YouTube says we're all good. I don't know about Twitch. I'm gonna do Batcher because I know Batcher doesn't get enough love. Some people really hate Batcher. Come on, we can do this. And first of all, I just need, because I have not had a turn yet with Echo to do what I want to do here. I need Echo to get his turn. Give everybody evasion up. That way we can heal Echo. Get more evasion up. Okay, because evasion up is the most important thing right now. Hey, Hugsy. Good evening. It's only noon here, man, in the civilized part of the world. I can't imagine living somewhere where it's not noon. It's noon 30, sorry. Noon 30. I think we're safe now. This was a little hairier than I really wanted it to be, personally. We got some of those evasion ups out of the way. We got 4 of them. We got 4 fucking evasion ups. All right, let's do it an easier way. Kicks, evasion up just from Bad Batch. I could just do an old Bad Batch team. to fund my transfer to where you live. I don't know if my wife would like that. I wouldn't say she's very happy with her job, but I think she is happy being employed and making money. After we stream, you got a message on the episode from last night from somebody who found your YouTube after a while. Well, yeah, where I live, the tax rates are just disgusting. It's terrible. I don't know how after we finished streaming last night, Allie, I don't know how you didn't just go right to bed. I laid right down. I was done. I was down for the count. Look, all of those plugs are useful then, right? Meanwhile, I'll tell everybody, fuck me. Go watch Big Boat. Big Boat is where you want to go if you want to see some great content. Some League of Legends content. Nobody wants to see League of Legends content. I don't have bots here, man. Or Allie, not man. I don't have all of the cool bells and whistles that some people's Twitches have. I've never set them up. I know they're very popular. I know I should do it. I'm not a bells and whistles kind of guy. Let's do old Bad Batch. This guy, right? My R5 Hunter to Echo Tech. I don't want to use Wrecker because I want to see if I can still get. Let's try this. Swamp Wreck. I know that I can do it. I know how to do the bot stuff. I don't. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm surprised with Leader's Resolve. I'm very surprised that Hunter is not getting a turn. Oh, this is gonna be fucking useless. What a fucking waste. We're gonna do this one so that at least we get some evasion up out of it. Not gonna win, but we'll get some evasion up. Not a lot of it, but we will get it. What a waste. Got up to 7. Okay, so we still need pirates. My Ray Bad Batch works really well. Okay, we'll try it. We're gonna do Hunter, Echo, Tech, Crosshair. Yeah, Pow right now is indisposed. Pow we did some silliness with Orlam and Zuckus in the last zone. So he's very low right now. I just feel like something's going on with speeds here because like my leaders I have leaders resolve. And I don't know, I feel like I should be doing more. Slow you guys down. There we go. Kind of sucks that he's stunned right now because I want to try and get one more set in there. There we go. Ah, fuck the F-34 data disk. That's for after. I'm not putting that on before. That doesn't get put on until after I'm done with farming. We got the 14. Wonderful. The other thing that we can do here is select squad, create squad, Galactic Republic, JMK Cat, GMY. Let's say we do want a tank, and then we want Crosshair in here. Right, we'll throw Crosshair in, and there we go. Throw this in there. We do not... Actually, I want to kill Hux so that... Or whoever... We're not going to use his R. Get Cat a turn. We're gonna pass it to GMY. Give everybody evade up. Go like that. There we go. That way we can get some crosshairs. We can get some evade ups. I would love to get no tank, but I'm not worried about no tanks. We can do that with pirates. again, GMY. Evasion up. Is there a special? Okay, so I don't feel so bad then. Right? That your guild was doing exactly what our guild was doing. Phil was saying that his guild did like 44 out of 50. And I was like, fuck you guys. You guys and your doing good at TB. Fuck you. You think he just lied? He didn't show me a screenshot. So I will say that. There were no screenshots provided to me. He lied about his love for Wampa. Man, I love that you get me. You understand. You understand what this game is about. And why we have to screw with people sometimes. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. All right, what did we do there? See, we got the 35 of 60. Perfect. More crosshair surviving. Perfect. Doing exactly what we need to do. All right, once again. We're going to do the same thing here. Over to Yoda. An area in the Creator Council for us to post our flagship characters. And everyone will post all their R10 characters except for Phil, because Phil is left in the dust, because Phil has to be smart, and Phil has to move his big brain around and tell everybody how great he is without his R10 characters. He's like free-to-play players way back in the day who had to let you know that they were free-to-play. We're gonna auto basic for a minute. Actually, I want you, Yoda. Yoda his move. Those, and then we're gonna finish off this battle. Then I think we're gonna be close enough to those evade ups where we're not gonna have to worry about them anymore. Wait, I'm sorry, user, are you suggesting a fun R10 to me? Is that what you're saying? Is you're saying you rolled your eyes when I was doing Gungans? Are you saying now you get it and you are going to do that I should do a fun one? R10 Wampa is very possibly my next R10. I can't afford the signal data right this second. because I need to wait and see on these era battles. But it is very, very likely to be my next one. Come on. Let's pass this over to Yoda. W. R, and then auto basic, or auto rather. Because I think we're good at this point. Hopefully. They do take a lot of fucking turns. I will say that. Like, holy damn. There's just so much going on this team. And I need it to end. Actually, let's take out Watt first. You did sponsor my R10 Gungans. But I don't think you were happy about it. I think you did feel like I was wasting those R10s. And my Gungans did very well. There we go. Evasion up. I think you were rolling your eyes at me. I think you were kind of like, this fucking moron over here with his R10 Gungans. He should be doing it on Rey, and he should be doing it on this character. I think part of you was thinking that. All right. No tanks. No tanks I'll get. Pirates I'll get. Crosshair I'll get. What I want to do now is I do need some bounty hunter battles. So let's get some decent bounty hunters in here. I know Skiff is not a bounty hunter. SK surviving the grenade is actually kind of crazy. That does not happen often. Even, I mean, Jabba is at 80% right now, but it's not, that is very rare that you are going to see that kind of survival happen ever. That never, never, never happens. It is kind of nuts. Against Padme, let's try it without without a tank. That's not gonna work. Saj was not doing well for me before. What is she? She's an attacker. Out a tank. Let's do Dengar. Oh my god. That is not something that happens often. Don't you fucking... I don't think all the I think it's just win with a team of bounty hunters. I don't think they all have to survive, so it's not really that big a deal. Let's just double check. Bounty hunter. Yeah, let's just win with bounty hunters, so that's fine. And do I need Golden Path anymore? I don't think so. I've done all the Golden Path. Yeah, what is it called? Steadfast Retribution. And then your team just like blows up for no reason because you had the audacity to play the battle. Oh no. Ooh, nice. I got my revive back. I am on a roll after the dance. I am. And we got 15 minutes to TB, which is nice because we are running out of battles I can do on the 100s. We can see what TB looks like. I'm a little bit nervous because this is the first time we're doing TB with the hot utils bot. And I have a feeling some people are going to fuck it up and they are going to deploy things that they're not supposed to deploy, and it'll screw with our preload. I'm just really hoping that it doesn't happen. Pirates, Crosshair. Okay. Quad May. I mean, I guess I could do... I need Keller and Beck battles. Do something like this. The dance should be a permanent segment. I told you, I don't really have very much shame. I really don't. When it comes to paying my bills and having fun. You gotta do videos, Allie. No, I'm telling you, literally nobody comes to my live stream and hits subscribe. It never happens. It's so fucking rare, especially on YouTube. On Twitch, that's just the whole thing. Gotta do videos. It's the only way if you want to get that R10 Wampa. Yes, GD, JT, I do. And that's why we're doing it now, is we're trialing doing that everyone can deploy from Discord using Hotbot. And I'm just nervous for, you know, just because people are so used to not using the bot, that they might over deploy characters to Zepho. And then those characters will get deployed that are meant to be stuck and not be sent over. So I'm a little scared by it. But we're going to see how it goes today. We're going to find out. Everybody in my guild thought... everybody in my guild thought that it happened automatically. Which is kind of silly, right? So they were like, why are my platoons not going in? Oh, user, he does care. Well, those are my subs. Those are not for for Allie. All of these people are now Egnards members. I need to check hot utils before the carryover. Because I need to check something in the platoon plans. But I'll do it after this battle, because this is, I think, the last battle. And then you guys got to keep me, you have to keep me entertained for the next 10 to 15 minutes before the TB changeover happens. That's not, I didn't mean those kinds of subscriptions. I just meant the follow button. And it wasn't for me. What I was saying was that Allie needs to do videos, because videos are how you get people to follow you, so that she can get her 500 for the Wampa. That's what I was saying. I'm trying to help Allie out here. I'll take them. I appreciate it. But if Allie does more videos, she will get to those subs. And by subs, I mean followers, and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, but you know what the thing is, though, Allie, and I've been experimenting with this a lot when it comes to YouTube and Twitch, and this goes for anyone else that creates content. When we do things like Club 38, Zeta Protocol, Three Scoundrels, that's long-form content. And those hour, 2 hour, 3 hour long form contents, the algorithm doesn't like it. So it does not push it out as well. Right around like the 10 to 15 minute spot is the sweet spot. And I don't give a shit, and I post things that are shorter and longer. But like Zeta Protocol never does well in terms of the algorithm. It just, there aren't enough ad placements for YouTube to like care, and it just doesn't do well. If you put out stuff that's in like the 10 to 12 minute range, people will see that a lot more often. All right, I'm just logging into hot utils, fetching some data. I got to check the platoon plan for today just to double check, just to hope. Make sure the things are correct. TB can actually, I mean, there's no reason not to throw this on the screen. You guys could see this stuff. TB, not command, TB planning. 17 plans. Today is the capture, baseline capture. This is done, but Zepho is where I care about. What I wanted to make sure is that there was an empty slot in each of these things. I'm actually going to empty to bring it down a little bit more. Where is it? How do I just want to like, because if you hit delete, it deletes the whole thing from the plan. Move this, save. Okay, good. We're gonna remove, let's say, Ray Jedi training, because it's common. There it is. Save. Let's do, I want to do something that's not too rare. Wrecker. Remove. Save. Back to temp. No, not back to template. Ah, fuck. Remove. Save. Good. Remove. Save. Move. Save. We're going to get this down to 13 just so that we have some just in case here. Move. Save. Go to this is 2 I like, and this is 3. Okay, so let's keep that. Save the plan. I don't even think this is the correct one that I just did. That wasn't the capture one. Fuck. This is the capture one. Move, save. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. We're gonna leave it the way that it is. And just let it happen. And if people have a problem and they screw it up, that's their own damn problem, right? It'll just cause me internal strife, and I will be annoyed. We have 5 minutes until changeover. Then we'll get to do TB. All right, friends, what do we talk about for 5 minutes until the TB changeover? Anything, any topics. Help me out here. RIP Egnards lunch break. Let's see. TB status. We're going to update status. We got a little bit of time, though. We have a few minutes. Don't all talk at once. Got 4 minutes, and I could stare here at the screen, and I can do like a smolder for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever amount of minutes it is, but I don't think it's going to be as fun. Mayonnaise, fuck you. No, mayonnaise is the worst. I hate mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is a terrible condiment. I do think there are some billboards near me that say practice safe condiments, and it's a mayonnaise billboard, and I love the billboard. I think it's very funny. But I hate mayo. Mayo is terrible. I hate sour cream. Sour cream is terrible. I hate blue cheese. Blue cheese is fucking terrible. Ranch dressing is tolerable. It's not the best. It's fine. It's okay. Mayo is awful. God no. Mayo is the worst. Have some fucking hot sauce. That's what you need is hot even it doesn't have to be burn your mouth hot sauce. I'm just mean like something that gives it a little ting. Like Frank's gives you like a little bit of spice. Red hot, I almost said red hot chili peppers. Red pepper flakes give things a little bit of spice. Just a tad, just the tip. Beautiful. Sriracha, Cholula. Those are the things that you put on stuff. Mayo, disgusting. I literally gag. My wife's parents, my in-laws say that I am a racist against white condiments, and it's probably true. Spicy mayo is tolerable on something that soaks it up. So like on sushi, I'll do spicy mayo because the rice soaks it up pretty well. But other than that, I don't like the texture of it. It just ugh. I actually will gag. And when I had to do sour cream with Rabid Beaver, it was literally the worst. Do modding for you, user. I was going to do that before, and then you got sick of waiting for me, and then did it on your own during the time that I was going to. You should talk about how veteran players like playing with their toys. I do like playing with my toys. I know people make fun of it, but like, I don't want to play with my character for 30 seconds in a game mode. I want to be able to use it over time, and I think that they messed with the system in a way that I just don't like. I'm a spitter, not a swallower. So there you go for Storm, just in case Storm wants to know. No, I don't like creamy. I like a thick hot sauce. I'll do a thick hot sauce. Aioli depends on what you're mixing it with. And aioli is not my favorite. And I am aware that an aioli uses some mayo. I'm aware of that. Mayo in things doesn't bother me as much, but mayo as its own main thing, I just can't do it. It's disgusting. Even like deviled eggs, like I enjoy deviled eggs, but after eating one, I'm done. I can have one and then I'm good. And then my mouth says, no, no more. You're fine. Me, I use like really hot sauces to mix into any other sauce. We go through so much. Even the small stuff like red pepper flakes. I get like a big thing like that. And we go through it in like a month. Super, super, super quickly. All right, looks like changeover is happening now, which means that I can press the big hot utils button in just a second. I do have to change over the day plan as well. So let me do that. Day plan for day 3. Okay, there we go. I can't. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. All right, we're going to update the bot and we're going to go from there. Favorite style of wings? I like them. I like a double fried wing, so I like a Korean fried wing, but it's very rare to find something like that. I am a fan when I make them at home. I air fry them. What we do is we air fry them. I don't remember the exact time, for like 18 minutes. My oven is a convection oven, so it has an air fry setting. Um, I I air fry them for like 18 minutes. Then I toss them in sauce, and then you air fry them again for like 3 minutes, and it gets them really, really, really crispy. As far as how spicy I want my wings to make me cry. I want my food to make me cry. I want to like literally stop eating and sit there panting, going like, if I am not doing that, the food is not spicy enough for me. Let's see. Show my platoons. User. Dexter. Oh my God. I have to answer this. Where is he? Is he in general chat? Where is Meathead? Meathead. From user Meathead. What's a character? Give me Dexter, Jetster, or give me Death. That is a good shout. All right, we're going to pop in there. My platoons, round 3, place platoons. Yes, Zepho, Kashyyyk, good, good, good. And then once it checks my TB platoons. Did we complete Zepho? Yes, we did. We got to, like, I'll check the exact number once I have the game show the command center messages. Push commands to game. Once commands are pushed to game, I can log back in. Are they in? Setting commands. Still setting commands. Messages set. All right, let's load. All right, let's see what this is looking like. We have, well, let me collect this. Get my currency. Get my special rewards. How did we do? Oh, nope, that's Kashyyyk. Raqqa. 31 of 48. So 2 people didn't even do the mission. Those pieces of shit. Who did not do the mission? Phase 2. Phase 2. Okay, so Picky did not do the mission. Come on, Picky. And the Mad Sith did not do the mission. Those guys, man. I've already got my platoon set. I have my characters in here. Let's just go through the day. Let's see what needs to be done. Everybody's messaging me right now. Day 3, we are going to DS Afra. I would love to do IG-90 here, but my IG-90 is Relic 2 right now. That'll happen in the short term once I know what all of the Relic stuff looks like. $29 of 30 sucks. And I have a feeling that enough people are going to get pissed that they're going to send out like a small make good of like 1,000 currency or something. But that's not the point of it, right? Because you lose out on a star as well, and that sucks with what's going on right now. And I honestly, like, I thought that that's what was going to happen to us. Come on. We can do this. One more. There it is. Beautiful. Look at that. Dathomir. Who needs platoons? Well, platoons don't do shit on Dathomir, actually. Doesn't even matter. everybody got quiet. I think everybody's doing their own right now. Their own TBs. I was worried about that going 29 to 30. Will the TB Omni be worth it with the rest of ISB get released, you think? I mean, even Phil was thinking about the Imperial Probe Droid Territory Battle Omicron. And he hates Territory Battle Omicrons. So, he's probably wrong. I'm somebody who likes to wait a little bit with new Omicron, just because I don't need Relic 7 and Relic 8 teams. I need Relic 9 teams. So I have to think about what is worth it for me to bring to Relic 9. And that's how I think a lot of players should really view their Omicron usage for TB is this a character I am willing to bring to R9 eventually? Go. Let's do our Marin special mission. Shoot. Go. Perfect. You know who's missing today? We don't see no Shadow here today. Must be busy. He is a fixture of complaining about TB. Go. NCQ. He complains about everything that is not GAC. I'm like trying to keep up on my guild Discord of people complaining about the TB going on right now. Oh, look at that. Arnold put out a copycat video to me. Egnards did it first. And my video is probably less insane than his. Sounds like Vance. Don't let him hear you said that. He will be very upset with you. Kristen Bell joins Sonic the Hedgehog 4 as Amy Rose. I'm excited. I love Kristen Bell. Amy Rose is here. I know that's not Star Wars news, but I'm super excited now. I've liked every one of those movies. If you're gonna... There is Sassy. There he is. What's up, Depressed Wampa? I never see you in my comments anymore. Just in you slide into my DMs. Thank you, Allie. My wife hates Veronica Mars, which I don't understand. She hates Kristen Bell, actually, for some fucking reason. But she did like Nobody Wants This. And Nobody Wants This is a very good show. The Phil topic is up again. Yep, this battle is still fucking going on. I hate this battle. It takes forever. I'm trying to get Moonborn to take the video I did this morning and do a card that is a copycat card of Arnold's, just for funsies. So I'm back and forth between my guild Discord, between paying attention to what this TB is doing right now, and between trying to make that happen, because I think it would just be really funny. Dathomir is the worst, but since there's so much anti-revive, it's been getting a lot easier to do Dathomir lately. The nice thing about this new plan is it's 1 day of Dathomir instead of 2 days of Dathomir. 2 days of Dathomir is like one of the worst possible things you could say to me. It's so boring that Dash Rendar is sleeping on the job right now. Oh my god. This battle takes forever. I know I could use, like, Great Mothers, but my Merrin team is my OG team, and I just really need them to work out correctly. Of course I'm using Daka lead. Are you asking why I'm using Daka lead? If you're using OG Night Sisters on this battle, Daka lead is better because of the high max health. Because Dash Rendar's AoE will literally explode your whole team otherwise. I am a creature of habit, and I will not change my habits. I don't care. I will forever use this team here. I have been using it since before Grandmom, old whatever, Night Sisters became a thing, and I will just keep doing it. There we go. DS open. Remember, we I designed my teams for TB around the idea of not actually wanting to play my TB. So it's all around the teams that can do things automatically without my inputs. That is the important thing. While I wait and while this moves along, I'm just going to fill up my cup. There we go. Have we made any progress? No, right? Maybe now? All right, perfect. Yeah, I can auto all of these battles. Dathomir is full auto. And I'm excited to try IG90 here. Once I can do IG90 here. So I do find if you like hard target zombie a little while and then the zombie just straight up dies, it does make the battle a little bit easier. Especially when your Death Trooper just fucking misses. Hold on. Nope, you all healed. Alright. I thought I could get an AoE in there and end this early. You're gonna go the long route. Okay, zombie is dead for good. Oh, thank God. Whew. I actually watched Veronica Mars straight through on Netflix when it was first on Netflix years and years and years ago. It's such a good show. And then they did the Hulu reboot, right, for like a couple episodes. And it was pretty decent. DS Empire. There we go. Yes, Lucica. The IPD rework, which really shouldn't affect it from what I'm told, but apparently the IPD was the IPD would fuck. The IPD would fuck. The IPD would crit with the explosion, and it normally does not crit with the explosion. So it was causing a lot of people a lot of problems. The nice thing about day 3 now, I don't actually have to do anything on Zepho. So I only have to do 3 planets. So the battle priorities kind of lessen a little bit. But now the question is, do I bite the bullet and bring Yoda and Chewie to R7 to do the Wookiee mission? We got close to not unlocking Zepho. We were at 31 of 48, which is insane. Our win rate is never that low. We lost 2 stars last event because we were trying a new strategy and people just got confused. So it happens. These guys. IG-90? Yeah, I figured in the Afra battle that IG-90 being slotted in there would probably help. Obviously, I don't have a confirmation of that until you do it, but I'm excited for IG-90 once I get them to R7 myself. Let's see, Jabba the Hutt. This is just like rote memorization. Oh, I mean, I don't know. What kind of movies do you watch? I watch a lot of fucking movies. I don't know what's streaming, though. I don't know what's out there in the streaming world. I want to see Theater Camp. I think that's streaming. It looks like a fun, like, indie, silly, coming-of-age kind of movie. I like movies like that. But I haven't had the time. You know, it was really good. I don't know if it's streaming right now. Came out last year. And I think it's like my top movie of the year, Eternity. If you didn't see Eternity and it's streaming, it's very, very good. And that would be a romance movie. It's a little bit sad. There's some sniffles in it, but it is a very, very good movie. Elizabeth Olsen. It's a little bit sad, a little bit funny. It was a very good movie. Right to the top of my list when I saw it last year. We Live in Time. We Live in Time destroyed me. I do not cry at movies. We Live in Time had me crying the entire movie. Eternity. I don't know if it's streaming yet or not. NS Open. What is this? Is this NS Open? Wuthering Heights, don't bother. It's shit. It was awful. My wife was mad at me for not liking Wuthering Heights. I found it very hard to enjoy a sad romance movie about 2 really shitty people. It's just me. Not streamed yet. Put it on your list for when it can be streamed. Try We Live in Time if you haven't seen We Live in Time. Oh my goodness. I think that was 2024. That went to the top of my list in 2024. Or it might have been earlier in 2025, but it was a really, really good movie too. We Live in Time is great. Watch it on HBO. Don't watch it while you're streaming. Don't watch it while you're playing video games. Sit down and watch it. I literally came out of the theater like tears pouring down my face, and I do not cry when I watch movies. And it's Fennec. All we could want. There we go. Well, just don't forget to log in, right? So many people, and this happens a lot, and I see people say it on Discord a lot, is that they forget about the event because CG is really dumb in this regard and frustrating to players in that the event itself does not appear in the event guide unless it's the bonus event, which is really annoying. Let's see if I screw up the Mandalorian mission again. Last week I got double eaten. I really hate this mission because it's like so easy, but then sometimes just something really stupid happens. I don't change my mods. The only battle that I change my mods for is Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. But the only time that I lose this mission is like this, right? Where you get eaten and then he spits literally right afterwards. So now there's no reason for me to do the other thing. And you go, oh, okay, great, cool. Like, why is he doing both of those things? Like, it's very annoying when that happens. Oh, and good. I don't have enough, so... Oh, and wonderful. We fucking spit again. I actually hate this mission. and somehow I still won. Like, that must be the most ridiculous win I have ever had on this mission. We are still going. We're finishing territory battles. Let's see. Has anybody fucked this up yet? No, nobody has fucked it up yet. Good. We are almost done, though. It was, and that's why I hate that mission, is that it just has this stupid RNG aspect to it. But, like, what else do we expect from CG, right? Sometimes it's like the easiest mission in the world. And then sometimes it's like the hardest mission in the world. And I'm told the Paz Omicron makes it like pretty autoable, but I don't want to have to put that Omicron on that character. At least not until all of those characters are R9 and I'm doing the Mandalore mission. Alright, we should be good now. Now that we've hit ult. Even though Scythe didn't die early like it's supposed to. No, I think they're going to release this week, but the patch would be today. So everybody is like, where is the quest? Where is the quest? Where is the quest? But the patch is today, or it's supposed to be today. So once that patch goes live, I think is when you can expect that to happen. This is the light side battle. A3, light side open. Almost done. We are down to our last planet. Yeah, it should be out depending on when they patch. Sometimes it's 2:15 that they patch. Sometimes it's 4:15. It's all over the place, but it should be today. Which means that Zeta Protocol gets the first spot. Can Cat insta-kill gas? Yes. Cat can. Because the insta-kill doesn't do damage. The insta-kill just deletes. And gas doesn't say he can't die. It says he can't be reduced in health. So it's like one of those wording things, like one of those very, very weird wording things, which means that Cat can kill gas. Oh, you're going to find out there's a nice little surprise today for Zeta Protocol when we do it. Though I will tell you, Allie, I thought it was very funny because the day that I found out that Pico was The day that I found out that Pico was retiring was the day that you and I had a conversation about guest hosts. And then like an hour later is when he was like, "Oh, I'm done." I was like, "Oh, this is funny." All right, only a couple more left. Let's see how we do. Light side battle. We have that. We need credible people. I'm telling you, someone needs to start a GoFundMe for Phil, for his Wampa. And just in the GoFundMe notes, like, this is not for medical bills. This is not for anything important. It's just for an R10 Wampa. I do have more hair. That is why Pico's loss is a huge loss to the community. He is someone that I very much looked up to and looked forward to talking to every other week. It is a big loss to have him gone, you know, but when people no longer want to play, that is their prerogative. It is their time to do with as they want to. The intelligence of the podcast will not change. It's still going to be driven to that very specific niche, and we're gonna carry on though. There we go. We're down to 2 battles. What do we got left? We have the special mission. Which, oh, right. Kyle is deployed, I guess. Gotta do it without Kyle. But I can use Captain Rex, so let's see what happens. Just throw it on auto. I'm gonna see what happens on auto. I've had this work for me. I've also had this not work for me. if I could get Vance to do it, oh my god, I would ruin the credibility of the podcast just to get Vance to do it. Oh my god. Moonborn sending me stuff, and I'm like, this is some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen. Oh, this is silly. Moonborn just sent me a copycat card of Arnold's card for his video that we're gonna put up on ours just for funsies. It's just oh. All right, I think we are gonna take the Wookiees to R7. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna risk it. All right, let's do this. We've got our Wookiees. Oh, I have to get out of here, actually, because we have to upgrade the Wookiee. Where is he? Yoda and Chewie. This might be one of my favorite characters in the game. I don't have any others. Let's just chance it. Not really a great mod, but yeah, of course, we're just gonna fuck it up even more. Defense. Yeah, just some flat defense. Why not? All just stuff we don't want. Awesome. Oh, beautiful. Just more offense. Oh! Look at this, Ranger. I was planning to raid out to you in not too long of a time, my man. Oh, this is... I might change this to somebody else. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the raid. We actually have one more battle to do. And I was looking at Twitch going, oh, Ranger's on. All right, let's see. Am I full clearing all the way to last phase? We just started a new plan. So I'm not fully there yet, but I you know, with the R9 battles that I have to do, it's a struggle. But I'm getting there. All right, who do I want to replace? I have a lot of tanks. I'm feeling Clone Wars Chewie maybe doesn't need to be in here. And then I have Chupio. I'm gonna do this. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now this, they gain critical damage. They gain 10% health, max health. Okay. I want to heal Zalbar, kind of, but also all enemies distract. So in this new plan, our goal is to try and hit 48. My hope for this actual event is to hit 47. Yeah, last phase can be really tough. I'm trying to get my characters to the level for it right now. I have some teams. I don't have a ton. We're gonna see what that IPD does.
foolishness.
Just see what happens. Am I doing the DVCM? No, we are doing the Hoth route.
Hey, over here.
I know some people in my guild want us to go that route, but we went the Hoth route because it just makes more sense for a guild of lazy people.
My goodness.
R9's expensive, but it's getting cheaper. And, well, it's not getting cheaper, but it's getting easier to get those resources. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I wonder if that can auto it. That's really the test, right? Is to see if it can auto it. That's TB. We have everything done now. I feel kind of upset and sad that that Ranger raided in here for nothing. So we are going to see if anyone else is playing Swugga that we know. I see one person who I've maybe seen. Oh no, he doesn't speak English. It's all Dutch. This guy is in. It's all in Russian. This one. All right, this guy seems like some new guy who I don't know, some weird anime fan person. Not weird anime fan, but anime vibe thing going on. We're gonna raid out to somebody I've never heard of because we're done with TB and we have nothing else to do. Ranger, thank you for the raid. As it always happens, it always seems to be that raids happen right at the end. Check out the video I did this morning. It was, I think it's very insightful. But with that said, look out for Zeta Protocol tomorrow morning. See who our guest host is. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.